Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. So we're going to be doing another episode of my hits and shits series. If you are new here, essentially these are all the products that I have been loving and hating throughout the past 4 weeks. Now this is our November hits and shits and this is in fact the last one for the year, which just sounds totally crazy. Oh my gosh, time has gone so incredibly fast this year. This year for me particularly has been like, I feel like it was January literally yesterday. So in December, we actually do our annual yearly favorites. So the best and the worst products for the entire year. So that will be coming. I'm really excited for that series. But today I have got all of the products that I have been loving and hating throughout the past weeks, throughout the month of November. Some really interesting finds here. Some products that you guys have heard me talk about before that I just cannot stop using. And some products that I just absolutely do not recommend you wasting your money on. So yeah, please stick around if you're interested in seeing that. And obviously make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you are notified of when I upload new videos, which is in fact 3 times a week. And we are not slowing down. All right, guys, let's jump into it. I feel like, and I don't know if you guys agree, but I feel like I'm channeling Moana today. Like I've got beachy waves, I've got floral. I'm just feeling very Moana-ish. I've been obsessed with the, it's like a wave wand. Basically it's like a hair tool that creates this sort of a hairstyle. I really, really like it. Actually, speaking of hair, I do have a couple of hair products in today's hits and shits, which is exciting. Now, these are products you guys have heard me talk about before. I did do like a full feature and giveaway with them over on my Instagram a couple of months ago. These are the Hair Burst shampoo and conditioner set. These are targeted basically to helping your hair grow longer and thicker. You guys will know, and I've been talking about this for maybe 6 months now. I was going through a real patch there where my hair was just shedding so ridiculously much and it was thinning right out. I feel like we've got things under control now. I've been using these products for probably 2 full months. I am already on to a second bottle of the shampoo and I've got a teeny tiny amount left in the conditioner. But these are absolutely incredible. So they smell amazing. It's got this really, really beautiful rich coconut scent. Brandon loves the smell of coconut. Actually, when we first met, I was always like, what's that smell? He was using a coconut body wash, but it's not like a sickly, sweet, like disgusting kind of a coconut smell. It's really fresh and beautiful, and it actually stays in your hair. So when I wash my hair with this, you know, like a lot of shampoo and conditioners, you'll wash your hair and then, I don't know, an hour later after it's dried, you can't smell it anymore. I can actually still smell it on my hair. Like the fragrance really lingers around, which I really, really like. But these are loaded with really amazing ingredients to help sort of stimulate the hair follicle, to help really nourish the hair. And another thing about these that I thought was really cool is they've actually got over 95% natural ingredients. So wheat proteins, it's got coconut and avocado, basically a whole bunch of ingredients that, like I said, help your hair grow faster and longer. I love how shiny these make my hair. They make it really, really soft and silky. I do naturally have quite frizzy hair. Some shampoos really don't agree with me, but I love the way that my hair turns out with these. You know, it doesn't leave it super frizzy at all. It's just a really gorgeous shampoo and conditioner set, and I have definitely seen results. Like my hair is definitely a whole lot thicker. The shedding has definitely decreased. Like I'm seeing, like there are things happening. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, if I'm seeing results and I'm going to continue using it, I'm obviously going to let you guys know. I know that there are a lot of you who are also suffering from hair loss or hair breakage or hair thinning, hair shedding, like the same kinds of things that I was experiencing. I've seen all of the messages from you guys. So yeah, this for me has been really, really helpful. I was also taking their gummies. I finished them now. I do actually need to reorder some more of them, but I was taking them as well. Loved the results. And like I said, I love the way that this makes my hair look and feel very shiny, very soft, not too frizzy. It doesn't weigh my hair down. I get quite oily roots and I don't like really heavy conditioners that sort of, you know, just leave a bunch of residue in the hair. Like it leaves my hair squeaky clean. Really, really do recommend. And actually also from Hair Burst, I've also been using this one here. This is their Volume and Growth Elixir. So this is actually a spray that you spritz onto your roots and also through the lengths of your hair. And again, this will help your hair grow faster. It'll help it get longer. And what does it say? So it provides volume and fullness, reduces hair loss. Me. Improves strength and quality of hair, leaves hair glossy, provides heat and UV protection as well. It's pretty much like the be all end all, like a leave-in conditioner that also helps your hair to grow. I have tried some other sprays like this in the past. There was one from Aveda that I was trying and it just left my hair quite greasy. I don't like to wash my hair and then straight away my hair feels oily and just dirty again. This one's really light and refreshing and it doesn't weigh my hair down. It's really, really nice. So yeah, if you are having trouble with your hair growing or if you're just after a shampoo that's got really good ingredients to help condition and nourish the hair, definitely check out Hair Burst. I really, really do recommend. I am going to be ordering more of the vitamins as well. I only got to test them for 28 days and that's not long enough. I need to be taking them for probably a minimum of 3 months to be really like yes, like these absolutely work. But yeah, really, really, really love these. Okay, next up I've got another non-makeup favorite. I figure we should do like the non-makeups before we do the makeup. Is that a good plan? I feel like it is. I'm still so obsessed with this. So I featured this in a video, I think last month. Maybe it was this month. Basically drugstore products that are totally worth the hype. Oh my gosh. This thing is legit. So this is the Saint Tropez, they call it their Purity. It's basically like a self-tanning facial mist. You spray it all over your face. Basically like you'll do your skincare routine and then you can spritz this on your face before doing your makeup. It leaves your skin with a really, really beautiful soft self-tan, but without causing you to break out. I really struggle with my skin with breaking out from face tanners. That's why I've pretty much never really bothered to use them, but this is one of the only ones that doesn't break me out. There is another one by Loving Tan that I'm testing at the minute as well. Honestly, I could not recommend this more, and I love that it's hands-free. So you know how normally like you've got to put the mitt on or you have to scrub your hands after you use it because you'll end up with orange hands. You don't have to worry with this because you spray it on, you don't have to rub it in. It's absolutely beautiful. It smells incredible. It's really light and refreshing. Like it's quite refreshing when you sort of use it. Truly, I adore this product. There's a very good reason why it always sells out. I need to stop talking about it. So I can actually buy it at my local stores. But yeah, if you're after a self-tanner, could not recommend this anymore. It's just beautiful. And I really like, you know, having a light, soft, very natural looking glow on my skin, like where it's a little bit more tan. Just on my face, I feel like I can just, like I feel like totally confident without makeup. Yeah. I really, really like this. All right, moving on to the makeup favorites now. And I have two favorites from Fenty Beauty. Firstly, oh, thank you, Fenty Beauty. You heard my hopes, my prayers, my dreams. You must have been listening because I have been asking for this for the longest time. So Trophy Wife by Fenty Beauty is an incredible rich gold, just amazing, amazing highlighter. Truly one of the standout products for the brand as far as I'm concerned. They finally launched their lip gloss, their Gloss Bomb, which I just, to die, like seriously, the formula of this is to die for, but they finally released it in Trophy Wife. Oh, it is seriously the prettiest thing you will ever see when it comes to a lip gloss. And you don't have to worry like about it being like, you know, straight gold gloss on the lips. Like it's like a really beautiful soft gold. Oh, I'm just so excited that they did this. Now, as far as I know, and I need to triple check and make sure that my information is correct, this was part of like a holiday kit, I think, that they launched. They did like a Trophy Wife, sort of like a kit release. I'm hoping that it's not only available in that, but if it is, I will link the kit down below. Oh, it's just seriously so pretty. It's probably not going to be able to show through on camera, but it just gives the most beautiful, very soft gold gleam. I like it on my lips without lipstick. I like it on my lips with lipstick. I pretty much like it every single way I can get it. And I'm just so excited that they finally released this shade. Seriously beautiful. I've spoken about these Fenty glosses before. The formula is incredible, like I said. And I love the limited edition packaging, like with the gold lid. It's really, really cute. And then also from Fenty Beauty, and this is actually a product that took me quite by surprise. This is their Kilowatt Foil, which is technically their highlight line in the shade Ruby Riches. This is their latest shade to add to the collection. And I was like, oh, a red highlight. Okay, cool. You guys, this is the prettiest blush on the skin. I am actually wearing it on my cheeks now as a blush. Zero texture, zero emphasizing of my pores, and it does not look like a straight shimmer. I don't know, it's very different to their other products that they have in this range. This is what it looks like swatched. And it's funny because when it is swatched like this, it does look quite metallic. Oh, and even when you do a finger swatch, it comes off quite metallic. That's bizarre, isn't it? But then once it's blended on the cheeks with a brush, it just gives the most beautiful, like soft hint of color to the skin. It looks really realistic and natural. And then it also gives you these very, very faint sort of like sheen to the skin, not like adding glitter to the skin, not like adding sparkle to the skin, not like adding highlight to the skin necessarily, but it's just like a really beautiful sort of lit from within kind of a glow, but without emphasizing any texture. So I find when I use this as a blush, you know, my pores don't, and I've got enlarged pores in that area. We all know this. This is not, you know, news anymore. A lot of the time, like shimmery blushes, I'm like, oh, get that away from me. I don't even want to be in the same room as that because it just causes my texture and my enlarged pores to just look so much worse. Honestly, I feel like somehow the formula of this actually blurs them in a way. It's seriously stunning. I really, really recommend if you're after a new blush, and it's such a beautiful, rich color. It's going to work on all skin tones. So obviously, you know, I'm like a medium skin tone. This is going to show up on deep skin tones, but you can also really sheer it out and only use a tiny tiniest amount and get just like the softest, faintest hint of color. So even for fair skin tones, you're going to be able to use this as well. It is honestly beautiful. I love it. This has become, since actually testing this, so I showed it in a haul a couple of weeks back, I think, but since testing this, it's the only blush that I've used every day. Looking at everything here in front of me, so I swear to you, it's the only blush that I've used ever since that I have tried it. It is absolutely gorgeous. I am obsessed. All right, next up I have an eyeshadow palette, and I did actually have a difficult time this month because I did discover so many amazing eyeshadow palettes. Definitely major props to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Carly Bible eyeshadow palette. I love that one. The formula is incredible, so blendable. The colors are so rich and gorgeous. Really recommend. Also, Heaps of Sweets from Shaaanxo's brand XO Beauty. I have been loving that eyeshadow palette. It's just glorious. But I felt like I couldn't include 3 eyeshadow palettes in my monthly favorites, so you guys, the Fanta Beauty eyeshadow palette, literally, quite possibly can say this is absolutely groundbreaking. Such an amazing, amazing formula. So if you don't know anything about this palette, I do actually have a full in-depth review and swatch video talking about this palette. So you can head over to that if you're interested in like my full in-depth kind of thoughts on this one. But basically the idea with this palette is it's 6 color tones or color families or color stories, and then they each come in 4 different finishes. So a glitter, a metallic, a sequin, and a matte. Every single shadow in this palette performs really, really, really well. Super buttery, super pigmented, super easy to blend, minimal fallout. I don't find that it patches up during the day. I find them very, very easy to work with, no choppiness or patchiness. Like Tati has done such an impeccable job with this eyeshadow palette, you guys. I cannot fault it. I seriously cannot fault it. It also comes with a really, really massive mirror as well. Hopefully you can see that there. Like pretty much the entire inside of the lid of this palette is the mirror. Packaging is beautiful. I know we've all got neutral eyeshadow palettes, and this obviously is not going to apply to you if you've already got, you know, your be-all end-all favorite neutral eyeshadow palette. Like, I totally get that. But if you are in the market for a neutral eyeshadow palette and one that also includes glitters so you can really amp up your look for nighttime, I could not recommend this one anymore. Truly, for beginners, you're not going to have any issues using this. And for makeup artists, it's just going to be such an incredible addition to your pro kits. And honestly, for any brides out there, like if you're after a really beautiful palette for your wedding, really, you are going to find everything that you need in this one. I absolutely love it. I do believe that she's going to be launching more eyeshadow palettes. I believe they're on pre-order at the minute. I will link the website and everything down below so that you can check it out for yourself. Maybe it was like the 7th of December the restock was happening. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, info down below. But really, I am shocked by this palette. I truly am shocked. Like, it's better than I ever could have imagined. And I mean, coming from Tati, obviously she's all class. Like, we really couldn't expect any less from her, but it's even better than I expected. It is so nice. Could not recommend this one anymore. And then finally for the hits, I have a primer. Now, this is a product that I spoke about recently-ish in a 5 new products worth the hype video. This little guy is seriously worth the hype. This is the Beauty Blender, the Leveler Pore Minimizing Primer. Something that I talk to you guys a lot about is that I find that, you know, real straight up pore minimizing primers just do not work with my skin. I'm an oily skin type. They slide off. It essentially doesn't work. This is one of the only pore minimizing primers, and I mean there are a few others that you guys, you know, have heard me talk about a lot as well. One of the only pore minimizing primers that I do not find that effect with. It blends out to such a really silky smooth, like very lightweight kind of, it's nearly like a lotion kind of a feel, and then as it dries down, it leaves like this beautiful velvety powdery kind of finish on the skin. It does not have the feel or the formula of those other pore minimizing primers that are just like really, really thick, like really silicone based. Basically, they work like putty, like to fill in the pores, and they definitely work. They definitely reduce texture, and this one reduces texture, but it doesn't have that super thick putty kind of consistency. It feels more like a lotion. It's beautiful on oily skin is what I'm trying to say. I feel like I've been like explaining around in circles and not even getting to the point. So nice on oily skin, so nice for reducing pores, so nice underneath foundation. Like definitely, you know, my foundation looks really beautiful and smooth when applied over top of this. Could not recommend it anymore. Like I said, I did talk about, I feel like I featured it in quite a few videos this month actually. I will link them down below. But yeah, I really, really like this. So if you're after a new primer, this is definitely one to check out. All right, so that is it for all of the hits for the month of November, guys. Moving on to the shits now. I only have 2 shits actually. I didn't really find too many products that I hated this month, which is actually like a really, really good thing. Firstly, this fragrance here. This is from Way, which is Jen Atkins' brand. I was really, really excited about this fragrance, and like by all means, it's beautiful, it looks beautiful, it smells beautiful, it just does not last. This is one of those fragrances where you spray it onto your skin or onto your clothes, onto your hair, or wherever you apply your fragrance. You put it on, you can smell it for about 5 minutes, and then it completely ghosts you. Like, even when I initially applied this and I was like, oh yes, it smells amazing, I went downstairs and I was like, Brandon, what do you think of this perfume? Like, do you like it? Do you not like it? He was like, I can't smell it. Like, it just, I don't know, for some reason it completely disappears on the skin. So yeah, not going to be recommending you spending money on something that just disappears straight away. So yeah, no go from me. And then the second product that I didn't like for the month of November is this one by Becca. So this is from their Champagne Pop collection. This is their Glow Body Stick. Essentially, it's like a body oil that is Champagne Pop color. And like, I'm sad about it because it really is really, really pretty. Like, it looks so nice and glittery on the skin, but it's so heavy and oily. I just feel really sticky when I use it. My hair sticks to my skin. I feel sweaty. I feel greasy. It smells amazing. It smells really good, but I don't know. I don't like body oils or body shimmer or anything that like really just makes you feel like you need to take a shower. You know the feeling of when you've applied a really thick emollient, like let's say self-tanning cream, and you're like, oh, I feel like I need a shower. I've got like fake tan BO. You know that awful feeling? That's what this gives me. I got it all over my clothing. I got it all in my hair. Do not recommend. It just makes a big mess, basically. So those were all of my hits and shits for the month of November, guys. All the products that I have been loving and hating. As always, let me know in the comment section, have you tried any of these? What do you think of them? Do you love them? Do you hate them? I would love to know. And also your favorites for the month. Anything that you recommend me trying or anything that you recommend me like totally avoiding, let me know in the comments. So yeah, this will be my last hits and shits for the year. So crazy. Next month we will be doing our full series on all of my yearly beauty favorites. So, you know, best primers for 2019, best foundations, best concealers, all like the whole works. We are going to be doing that next month and I'm really looking forward to it. So I hope that you are too. But yes, give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, whatever you are doing, wherever you are in the world. I love you heaps and I will talk to you all in my next video.